Well, new tonight, transphobic is how some people in Jacksonville describe a new rule impacting driver's licenses.
Now you can no longer change your gender on your Florida driver's license. So how will this impact people on the First Coast?
Our Renata DiGregorio is on your side. She's live in the newsroom with what we know so far about this. Renata?
Yeah, we're learning about this in a memo from the state's Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles to county tax collectors. In it, the department defines the word gender and says misrepresenting your gender on a driver's license can lead to criminal and civil penalties, including your license being revoked.
Feels like an absolutely targeted attack. I think that they'll take this as far as to criminalize people's existence.
Cindy Nobles, president of PFLAG in Jacksonville, which works with youth and advocates for the rights of people in the LGBTQ+ community, is reacting to the new rule for Florida's driver's licenses. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles deciding you are no longer able to change your gender on your license. First Coast News asked the department why they're making this change. In a statement, they said, quote, "In Florida, you do not get to play identity politics with your driver license." They declined to do an interview.
An arbitrary decision made by a very prejudicial state legislature that made it illegal to exist as many of our trans friends and family are existing.
Florida House Representative Dean Black supports the new rule. He's sponsoring legislation that would require the word sex be on state IDs rather than gender.
Let's say you're in a bad car accident. Sometimes looking at the driver's license is how they determine whether you're a biological male or female. And that can matter when they're trying to give emergency life-saving care to you.
Noble says tens of thousands of Floridians will be impacted by this change when it comes time to renew their licenses. There is confusion over whether this rule can be used retroactively, meaning that anyone whose license does not indicate their sex assigned at birth could face criminal penalties. Nobles believes it can, but advocates with Equality Florida tell me the rule cannot work retroactively. The Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles didn't answer that question when we asked. Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.